Jim Barron, as well as Billy Barron and Chris Manhertz. And Coach, I'd ask you if you'd like to make an opening statement.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game coming in. Iona got off to a real good start, hit some big threes early on. We fell behind, but I thought we made a great comeback and got to be a lot more aggressive the second half. And we just kept wanting to attack. We kept switching defense to try to take them out of any momentum that they had. But I just can't be more proud of our guys. I mean, the Hearts. And Chris Manhertz has been injured for most of the year, and he played like a trooper. Chris Perez, we had 4 guys that never played in this kind of environment. I thought they really stepped up. And then Billy, what could I say? I mean, he just he really almost tried to will the game. And we missed a couple of shots down the stretch, and they made some plays. I thought Lowry's put back, his rebound, because I thought we really did a good job of keeping him in check. He's such a difficult matchup. But, I think they knew they were in for a dogfight, and I think our guys really fought the fight, but we just fell short. And, they're a good team, and they got a lot of weapons. And, but I think our guys had tremendous character, tremendous heart, and tremendous determination. I want to thank our fans for coming out here, our student body, and it was just a hard-fought game that we fell short.
All right, questions? Over here.
Take it.
Jim, can you just go through what you talked about in the timeout in between Bowman's free throws there at the end? There was that 4 seconds that went by before you guys fouled after.
Yeah, no, we wanted to be aggressive, and we really wanted to try to get a 5-second count. That's why we switched our defense. But we told our guys to be aggressive once he got the ball to try to knock it out. And then once he went to the free throw, we tried to freeze him with the timeout. And then we came down and, got behind. So, we really tried to get the 5-second count so we can get the ball underneath our basket. That's what we were really trying to do.
Chris, just wondering, why not wear the mask today?
I felt comfortable enough to just take it off today. It's been a bit of a distraction while playing, so I just decided to take it off.
But him getting a double-double, they had no answers for him inside. They kept switching defenses in the matchup, and and the times that we did get it inside, and then him going to the offensive glass was tremendous, and we really needed that. But we fell short in making shots, and they made some shots. They made some big shots, and they got guys that are very very effective with shooting the ball. We out-rebounded them. I thought that was pivotal in the game. We only turned the ball over 6 times, and we wanted to be, aggressive going at them. And again, we played to try to win the game. We didn't play not to lose the game, and I thought we were in a good position as we were coming back and going at them and being aggressive.
Billy, in the last couple of minutes, can you describe how Iona's defense may have made things a little harder on you than it had been at certain times in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure if that was a boxing one or what, but I just had to flip on a switch and just be more aggressive. Because they were playing a matchup zone or whatever that was, and just limiting penetration and stuff like that. But we just I missed a few big shots there. Not that last one, but there was a couple 3 balls there that I should have hit, and I missed those. And that's basketball for you. You're not gonna hit everything.
That's what's for you, the guys. I know it's not the outcome you wanted, but has it hit you yet what you were able to do for a program that was it was dead coming into it, and really turn it around? Is that start to settle in though?
It definitely did. Our guys played our hearts out. That's all you can ask collective effort. And even though it's it's not the outcome that we wanted, at least our guys played our hearts out.
To win 41 games in 2 years, and I don't think anybody ever thought that we were capable of doing that with a program that has been so down. And these two guys, along with Chris Perez and Jordan, they really stepped up. And the toughest part about it is, we really, as we were moving forward, we had really high expectations. And that's why we worked real hard to try to get sellouts at the Kessler. Try to work real hard to get that atmosphere in the Kessler so we can really build our foundation. But we're going against programs that they've been here before, and they've had upperclassmen. We had 4 new players that we're trying to put into a situation of gaining experience. Last year we graduated all 5 guys, and now we had to bring in newcomers to go with the veterans that we had. So, you can't. Iona beat us. They hit the shots. They did what they had to do, and it's unfortunate, but I told our guys, I was just real proud, and we have nothing to hang our heads about. Hopefully we get to continue to play basketball in some tournament and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, Chris, it can be a cruel game sometimes. I think in the Lowry basket that ended up putting him ahead, you came over to help and got the stop on the block on English, and as it turns out, the ball come into his hands, right?
Right. That's exactly what happened. Probably should have followed a little harder to at least miss the layup. We know Laurie's not the best free throw shooter, but he made the play. You got to give him credit when credit is due. He made the right play, and he
Billy, can you just touch, the thought is that last shot left your hand. Did you know it was short right away? Just one went through your head there.
Yeah, I knew that was short right away. Just didn't put enough legs into it. I pulled up a little deeper than I wanted to. Those are the things you just gotta live with. That's gotta make you better. That's gotta push you. That's gonna push me this entire summer to elevate my game. That's how you gotta look at it. You never want to miss. If you're gonna miss, you never want to miss short. Miss that short is extremely tough to live with. Because I'm honored that my teammates trusted me to make decisions the entire year, and they put that trust in me. Right now I just feel like I let them down.
Coach, you beat Iona the first time down in Urshel, lost at home, and then a real close game today. What was the series like for you with Iona this year?
Well, we knew that they're a good team. They're very athletic. They can shoot the ball, and they try to score the ball. We try to score the ball. They have some depth, bringing guys off the bench, and we knew it's going to be a hard-fought series. We split with them last year, and then we lost them in the playoffs. So, it's just they're a good team, and they got good players, but so do we. And thought it was a hard-fought series.
Gotcha.
Billy, you said you trade 100 Player of the Year trophies for MAAC titles, so how hard is this? You seem pretty emotional right now.
It's extremely hard. Just trying to figure out how to deal with this one. I was extremely, I stand by that. I take I take one MAAC trophy for $1 million of those Player of the Year things, because that honestly doesn't mean anything to me. That's the Player of the Year. It's called that, but that's more of a team award. Like I said, I'm honored in the trust that these guys have had in me since I stepped on campus at Buffalo. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I want to leave here. I had one goal, that was make the NCAA tournament. Want to leave. Me and the 3 seniors, we want to leave Buffalo with that. And it's tough. It's really tough to come up short, but you gotta look and you gotta let this push you, and you have to move forward.
Any other questions? Okay, good. Thanks, guys.